Hello and welcome back to another Parry This video. Today we're going to be tackling the topic of the 5 greatest dwarven warriors of all time in Tolkien's Legendarium. I know, this is not a history video, but apparently people want to know my opinions about fantasy stuff and fiction. And to be fair, I do have a lot of opinions about these things, as I absolutely adore Tolkien's Legendarium. So I am not one to shy from a challenge, and we're going to do it. So I'm going to rank top 5 of all time, and if you disagree with anything I say, 2 things. Let me know down in the comments section, and I hate you. So let's just dive on in. Number 5, Dwalin. A member of Thorin's company in The Hobbit, is known for his impressive combat abilities and feats. Here are some notable aspects of his prowess. Weapon mastery. Dwalin is highly skilled in various forms of combat, especially with his weapon of choice, a pair of war axes. He is proficient in wielding them both individually and simultaneously, displaying remarkable precision and strength. Fearlessness and tenacity. Dwalin possesses incredible bravery and fearlessness, which allows him to stand his ground even in the face of overwhelming odds. He is relentless in battle, demonstrating unwavering determination and perseverance. Physical strength and durability. Dwalin is a physically imposing dwarf, known for his exceptional strength and resilience. He can deliver powerful strikes with his axes, capable of inflicting significant damage on enemies. His sturdy frame and resilience make him a formidable opponent. Battle experience. As a veteran warrior, Dwalin has accumulated considerable battle experience. He has participated in numerous conflicts and skirmishes in the War of the Dwarves and Goblins, and on the quest to reclaim Erebor. Honing his skills and tactical knowledge, this experience contributes to his effectiveness on the battlefield. Heroic actions. Dwalin has performed heroic feats throughout his adventures. Notably, during the Battle of 5 Armies, he fought valiantly against the hordes of adversaries, including orcs and goblins. His courage and combat skills were instrumental in turning the tide of the battle. Overall, Dwalin's exceptional combat abilities, fearlessness, physical strength, and battle experience makes him a formidable and respected warrior amongst the dwarves. Number 4, Azaghâl. One of the greatest dwarven warriors from J.R.R. Tolkien's Legendarium was a prominent figure in the First Age. He was known for his heroism and martial prowess. Azaghâl's most impressive combat abilities and feats include Wounder of Glaurung. Azaghâl achieved one of his most renowned feats by wounding the mighty dragon Glaurung. During the Battle of Unnumbered Tears, Azaghâl valiantly confronted Glaurung and managed to wound him severely with his axe, causing the dragon to retreat. This act of bravery and skill demonstrated his exceptional combat abilities. Leadership and strategy. Azaghâl was not only a fearsome warrior, but also a respected leader and strategist. He played a crucial role in the Union of Maedhros, an alliance of elves, men, and dwarves, where he provided valuable counsel and led his troops with tactical acumen on the battlefield. Exceptional strength and combat skills. Azaghâl possessed remarkable strength and combat skills, making him a formidable opponent. He was known to wield a mighty axe, capable of cleaving through armor and adversaries with great precision and force. His physical prowess and skillful techniques allowed him to hold his ground against powerful enemies. Fearlessness and resilience. Azaghâl was renowned for his fearlessness and indomitable spirit. He was not easily deterred by danger or overwhelmed by the enemy. Even in the face of overwhelming odds, he stood firm and fought with unwavering resolve, inspiring those around him. The sacrifice of Turin Turambar. Azaghâl made a significant sacrifice to protect Turin Turambar, a renowned hero of the First Age. During the Nirnaeth Arnoiniad, Azaghâl defended Turin from a group of orcs, but in the process he was mortally wounded by a poisonous sting of one of their spears. Despite his injuries, Azaghâl remained steadfast and bought enough time for Turin to escape. Azaghâl's combat abilities, including his victory over Glaurung, leadership skills, exceptional strength, fearlessness, and willingness to sacrifice himself for others, cemented his place as one of the greatest dwarven warriors in Tolkien's Legendarium. Number 3, Gimli, son of Gloin. A prominent dwarven warrior in J.R.R. Tolkien's Legendarium and a member of the Fellowship of the Ring, possesses impressive combat abilities and has accomplished notable feats throughout his adventures. Here are some of Gimli's most remarkable combat abilities and feats. Proficiency in axe combat. Gimli is a master of axe combat, wielding a double-headed battle axe with great skill and precision. He displays exceptional strength and dexterity, delivering powerful strikes and cleaving through enemies with ease. His proficiency with his chosen weapon makes him a formidable opponent in close quarters combat. Fearlessness and ferocity. Gimli is known for his unwavering bravery and fearlessness in the face of danger. He charges into battle with unyielding determination and a fierce spirit, refusing to back down against overwhelming odds. His relentless ferocity and indomitable will make him a formidable and inspiring warrior. Dwarven endurance and resilience. As a dwarf, Gimli possesses innate physical strength and resilience. He can withstand considerable punishment in combat, demonstrating durability and tenacity that allows him to continue fighting even in the midst of arduous battles. His resilience contributes to his staying power and effectiveness on the battlefield. Personally outnumbers the enemy. During the Battle of the Hornburg, Gimli personally slayed at least 42 of Saruman's fighting Uruk-hai, and in his participation in the Battle of Mars-Arbul, the Skirmish of Amon-Hen, the Battle of the Pelennor Fields, and the Battle of the Black Gate, Gimli is present and in each engagement is among the mightiest warriors in the West. The role in the War of the Ring. Gimli played a crucial role in the War of the Ring, participating in key battles and contributing to the ultimate victory against Sauron. He fought bravely alongside the members of the Fellowship, displaying loyalty and camaraderie. Notable feats include his involvements in the Battle of Helm's Deep, where he and his comrades defended the fortress against Saruman's forces. Gimli's exceptional combat abilities, proficiency with his battle axe, fearlessness, resilience, effectiveness in combat, and his important contributions to the War of the Ring make him one of the most formidable and respected dwarven warriors in Tolkien's Legendarium. Number 2, Thorin Oakenshield. The leader of the company of dwarves in J.R.R. Tolkien's The Hobbit possesses notable combat abilities, has accomplished impressive feats throughout his story. Here are some of Thorin Oakenshield's most remarkable combat abilities and feats. Mastery of weapons. Thorin is proficient in various weapons, including swords, axes, and shields. He is particularly skilled with Orcrist, a renowned elven sword that he wields with precision and strength. Thorin's mastery of weapons allows him to engage in both close quarters combat and ranged attacks effectively. Leadership and tactical acumen. Thorin's leadership qualities extend to the battlefield. He exhibits strategic thinking, making crucial decisions that influence the outcome of battle. He effectively coordinates his companions, ensuring they fight as a cohesive unit and maximizing their chances of success. Fearlessness and bravery. Thorin is known for his indomitable courage and fearlessness in the face of danger. He fearlessly charges into battles and confronts formidable adversaries without hesitation. His unwavering bravery inspires his companions and instills confidence in their cause. The Battle of Azanulbazar. One of Thorin's most significant combat feats is his participation in the Battle of Azanulbazar, also known as the Battle of Nanduhirion. This battle was fought between the dwarves of Durin's folk and the orcs of Moria. Thorin fought in this battle alongside his fellow dwarves and aided in the dwarven victory. The Battle of the Five Armies. During Thorin's last battle, at the age of 195, Thorin leads a charge from within the mountain to turn the tide against the goblin army. He engages in personal combat with the bodyguard of Bolg, a renowned group of huge and deadly goblins. Thorin and his nephews Fili and Kili are killed in this battle, but with the arrival of Beorn, Bolg and his bodyguards are torn down and slain. Thorin survives this encounter and dies after the battle has been won. Overall, Thorin Oakenshield's impressive combat abilities, leadership qualities, fearlessness, and notable feats in battles such as the Battle of Azanulbazar and his duel with Bolg make him a formidable and memorable dwarven warrior in Tolkien's Legendarium. Number 1, Dáin Ironfoot. The king of Durin's folk and a prominent dwarven warrior in J.R.R. Tolkien's Legendarium possesses formidable combat abilities and has accomplished impressive feats throughout his story. Here are some of Dáin Ironfoot's most notable combat abilities and feats. The Red Axe. Dáin Ironfoot wields a large red battle axe in combat. This weapon is a sign to his soldiers that he is there, as well as a challenge to his enemies to fight him. It makes Dáin highly visible on the battlefield and tempts the enemy's greatest warriors to attempt to fight him. This weapon makes him effective against even the strongest, most heavily armored opponents. The Battle of Azanulbazar. Dáin fought as a very young dwarf in the War of the Dwarves and the Goblins, notably at the final battle outside the Gate of Moria. During this battle, Dain's father, Nain, the Lord of the Iron Hills, is slain by Azog the Defiler, the chieftain of the goblins in Moria. Enraged, Dáin, this still juvenile dwarf, would charge Azog and slay him in single combat, finally decapitating him, like Azog had done to Thror. In this fight, Dáin ended the war and avenged their king. The Battle of the Five Armies. After Thorin reclaimed Erebor, Dáin Ironfoot led an army of dwarves to support him from the Iron Hills. He led this army against the Goblin army in the Battle of the Five Armies. We do not have explicit details of the events of this battle from Dain's perspective, but we do know he and his Red Axe were present and aided in the victory of the forces of good. The Battle of Dale. As the king of Durin's folk and king under the mountain in Erebor, Dáin Ironfoot resists Sauron's attempts to find Bilbo and the ring, and makes an enemy of Sauron. This leads to the Easterlings and orcs of Dol Guldur attacking Dale and Erebor. Dáin Ironfoot leads his dwarves out of the mountain to aid in the defense of Dale. Here Dáin is slain after warrior, slaughtering countless enemies, finally only being taken down by a mighty troll as he defended the body of King Brand of Dale. Whether or not Dáin Ironfoot was actually the mightiest Dwarven warrior in all of Tolkien's Legendarium, he is certainly the one that we have the most information about, or at least in the context of combat prowess and experience. He defeated the most impressive roster of enemies and fought in some of the largest battles for dwarves in the Third Age. And so, for being just incredibly awesome, he takes the number 1 spot.